There has been situation in everyone's life when we run out of money. What do we do then? Credit card, credit notes, and whatnot. Well, this situation gave rise to the concept of a BNPL application. That stands for Buy Now and Pay Later. Hi guys, I'm Ananya from Code Brew Labs, and in today's video, I'm discussing everything you need to know about the new vertical in the fintech world, that is the BNPL applications. These applications work similarly to a credit card, but the only difference here is you really don't need a physical card or a bank branch to get this service. You simply need a mobile application and register to it and further continue with your purchases. Now next, let me tell you some examples of BNPL applications that have been successful in today's world, which are LaserPay, Simple, Slice Card, Easy Pay Later, Affirm, Sezzler, Afterpay, and Split It. Well, these are great examples of BNPL applications which have proved that this vertical is highly successful and customers are really enjoying it. So first, let me start with what exactly is a BNPL. The Buy Now Pay Later application are the new emerging domain in the Fintech app that gives the option of buying now and paying later with zero interest rate. Now next, let's look into how does a BNPL application work. It is way similar to a credit card but more simpler and flexible. For a credit card, you have to go through many formalities which requires a lot of time and effort. But for a BNPL, you just have to download a BNPL application, log into the application with your Aadhaar card or PAN card and further apply for registration. The application then studies all your past transactions of your account and makes decision on the amount by making a credit note to pay back later on a monthly basis and paying without any extra charges. Further, when you have registered successfully, now you can go to any retailer and apply for your payment via OTP and just pay the 25% of that huge amount and take your product with you. Whereas, take the leniency of paying back the rest of the amount later without any interest. It also gives you the leniency of paying by various verticals, like you can pay from a check, a bank transfer, and payment can also be deducted from your debit card or credit card automatically. Whereas, paying back the money on time adds to your credit score that benefits your further payments. But if due to any reason someone is not able to pay back the money on time, the application will charge you interest and late fees depending on the amount and the time taken to pay back. And this is one reason of the high success and revenue of BNPL application, where they collect the maximum revenue from this approach. Now next, let's look into the pros and cons of a BNPL application. Firstly, talking about the pros. It is a very convenient way as compared to a credit card. It charges frequently zero interest rate or a very low interest as compared to a credit card. It is more easy to get and more easy to use. And last but not the least is the fast approach of a BNPL application as compared to the traditional way of getting a credit card. Now next, let's look into some cons of a BNPL application. Payments can be really hard to track and you might even forget. Missing out or late payments may result in damaging your credit score, and no reward and cashback is applied. And payment may also continue even if you are returning the product. Next, let's talk about the future of BNPL application. Well, the concept of BNPL is a boon for customers, and many businesses have already started using these applications. Like the famous food application like Swiggy and Zomato give their customers the option of BNPL application where they can purchase now and pay later. And undoubtedly, this has resulted in increase of sales because they provide the customer of the leniency to pay always. And looking at this, it can be easily presumed that small business to big businesses, everyone is shifting to BNPL. whereas the Walmart in US has already started with this approach. The idea behind the BNPL application is simple, that it gives the leniency to the customer to purchase anything they want anytime and keep paying the amount in installments and chip, which definitely gives the customer the flexibility to shop anytime and anywhere. Now, BNPL application is a vertical which is very prominent in other dimensions also. This gives customers the leniency they always wanted for, because when you run out of money, these applications are a savior. And if you are a budding entrepreneur who wants to step into the application world and is convinced by the concept of a BNPL application, we at Code Brew Labs are all set to get you live in no time. Being one of the most successful company in delivering successful fintech application, we have a good experience to get you live in no time. Our ready-to-use solutions are all set with your idea inculcation to go live in the BNPL application and revolutionize the fintech world. With this, we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and if you want to know more about fintech application, you can get in touch with us with the link in the description below. We will be back with more videos. Till then, you take care and keep brewing new ideas.